YouTube. This is part 21 of my Pokemon Sapphire walkthrough. Okay, so just a little recap of the last episode. We just got ourselves a fourth Pokemon in our team, being Tropius, and we battled a whole lot of trainers in the little mimic circle thing. So next part we need to do is to head up, getting closer to the next city, being Fortree City. See if we can get there in this episode, because there's quite a few little things you need to actually do before you go in there. Okay, so in this area you can obviously catch the rare Phoebus. So I'm not going to get Phoebus. I think someone asked, or a few people asked, but I'm not going to get Phoebus because it is very time consuming actually finding the tiles. But of course once you find the tiles it's pretty common. But yeah, I'm not going to get Phoebus this time. So I've actually done my very first time through this game. I actually went through with Phoebus, so of course I found it by accident. Anyway, so on to what's happening. So there's quite a few trainers up to Fortree City, and there's a few things you need to do. So I'm just going to train up. I'm training up my Tropius at the moment. So it's obviously having a pretty hard time against this Gloom. So I'm probably going to have to switch, because I've just got put to sleep by it. So of course I can still switch out and use my Blaziken, which is pretty OP at the moment. It's level 36, as well as my Swellow, which is level 35. So basically these two are going to be the backbone of my team, because I've had them for so long. And I can basically get the rest of my Pokemon up to them pretty quickly. Okay, so Wing Attack's obviously going to take Loom out and get some experience there. Okay, also I'll mention in this area, if I haven't already, or if you're a new watcher, you can get Kavana, Phoebus, Linoon, Magikarp, Oddish, Pelipper, Tentacle, Tropius, which I just got last episode, Wingull, Zigzagoon, and Kecleon. Obviously Phoebus is the most rare, as I just said. Tropius is also rare, I'm pretty sure, and so forth with the other ones. There's a few common and rare, etc. But those are the two most rare. Anyway, so I'm just going to change my text speed to quicken things up, because someone mentioned it in my comments in the last one. So that's going to quicken up. I actually thought it was on fast already, but yeah. Anyway, so my Trapinch has got an experience share, and it's actually dead, so I may switch that around in a sec so Tropius can get some more experience. So run across this little wooden bridge thing and you'll head up here, and once again there's like this tall grass thing, so you'll have to actually hop off your bicycle if you are on it, and just walk through the grass, because you can't get through. There's those little grassy patches like that throughout the whole thing. Okay, so this person's got a Breloom. Breloom's really good because it's grass and fighting, so it's a very, very good grass and fighting Pokemon for your team. If you didn't pick Combuskin and you want a fighting Pokemon, it's also got this really, really annoying ability called Effect Spore, so I'm pretty sure you can get paralyzed, sleep, poison, anything like that. I'm pretty sure. It may be different in this gym, but I'm pretty sure it's something along those lines. Anyway, so let me see. I'm just going to switch up my my Trapinch, get rid of his experience share and give it to Tropius, because I may as well get him some more experience, because they are both quite under-leveled, and I like having my levels around the same, being balanced, that is. Okay, so I'll switch my... Actually, I'll just leave that in front for a bit, because it has got a bit of life still left in it. Okay, this guy's going to be a bird Pokemon guy, so my Swellow is paralyzed, but I do have Quick Attack, so Quick Attack is a priority move and I can go first, so I'm not too worried about that much. I'll just go for a Wing Attack on this one, because Quick Attack may not kill. It may not, but it's... regardless, Taylor's going to do little damage to me anyway. So Taylor's obviously going to go down to that Wing Attack, and also I'm quite close to level 36 as well. Okay, what else? So Wingull, this might go down to Quick Attack, I'm pretty sure. So Quick Attack, and yep, that goes down to a Quick Attack. I am 10 levels higher, so that's probably the reason. Next Pokemon will be a Swellow, so I'm going to go for a Quick Attack here, because, yeah, it should get close, but he uses a Quick Attack, so that's fine. I go for a Quick Attack myself. It does not kill. I probably should have gone for a Wing Attack in hindsight there, but it doesn't really matter. that's fine. So he goes down to my second quick attack. Pity I didn't get that critical hit on the first go. Okay, so yeah, we beat the bird keeper Phil, I think it was, and we're going to head up this way. So you'll see these little muddy kind of wall thingies, or whatever you want to call it. You have to hop on your bicycle to actually go up them. You can't actually walk up them because you just slide down. So yeah, so bust out your bicycle and yeah, just hop on up on it. So like so, okay, and there's more of this annoying grass here, so yeah. I don't even like going on my bicycle this bit because it really just annoys me. I keep bumping into it, so I just kind of walk most of it. Anyway, so there's another bird catcher guy. He's got another Swellow, so I'm gonna go for a quick attack. See if I can kill it in one. Okay, so he uses quick attack, so I'm like, oh damn. So I get the quick attack. Hopefully he doesn't go for the next turn. I may do die, but yep, it's all good. He didn't go for it, so awesome. I get level 36, hopefully 468. Yep, level 36. So both my Swellow and my Blaziken are both level 36 now, so that's nice. That's pretty high level for this point in the game. Okay, so obviously my Swellow is looking a little bit worse for wear, so I'm going to switch them around. And and you can see these little canvas or rugs or whatever. These little ninja dudes hide behind them. So yeah, I guess it's like a camouflage thing, but it's not really actually camouflage because it's so blatantly obvious that they're there. Anyway, so he's got an Indicator. I'm going to go into my Blaziken. I just go for a Blaze Kick here because that's fire super effective against an Indicator, and it just, yeah, dominates it. So Indicator's going to go down to that very, very easily. 170 for experience. That's not going to do much for my Tropius because Tropius does take a lot of experience by memory to raise up. Okay, Blaze Kick again should kill Coughing. Excuse me. Get a crit there, unnecessary of course. If you don't know, critical hits times 2 your damage. They bypass any stat raises as well. Okay, so last Pokemon is the Ninjask. I'll go for a Blaze Kick again, but he goes for the double team. I'm thinking, oh my god, let's not do this again. Like, it's so annoying, but I actually do hit, so I was pretty lucky there. Like, I've had times where I've missed like 6-7 times in a row to double team. Anyway, so 414 experience points there, and my Tropius gets level 26, which is nice. Okay, so Ninja Boy gives me 300 Pokédollars, and we'll head up here, just get onto it. Okay, so as I said, it's really annoying with your bike unless you're like, yeah. I'm just going to get off my bike in a sec. So you'll come across Team Aqua, they'll be blocking your bridge, so you got to go into the Weather Institute. So it's been taken over by Team Aqua, and you do need to battle the little grunts and stuff to actually free all the people and proceed to the next area. Okay, in this locality you can get Cast Form if you do defeat all the Team Aqua in this vicinity. Probably not going to use Cast Form because I have actually done a run through with him before in my own very first time. I did use Cast Form as well, yes. His Cast Form's pretty cool. He can change due to weather conditions, so he's a pretty cool little dude. So I recommend him if you want. If you got like a, I don't know, if you got like a weathery kind of team. Anywho, he works well with like Koga's Drizzle or Groudon's, you know, Drought, and you know, I think pretty sure he's got Hail as well, so he could turn into like the Ice form, and he's got a lot of forms. He's pretty cool. Anyway, so all these grunts pretty much have the same Pokemon, being Zubat, etc., and Poochyena, so they're you can just pretty much go straight through them. He's going to go down very, very easily to my Blaze Kick there. Also, if your Pokemon are feeling a little bit worse for wear, there is a little bed to the left I will show you just after this battle that you can actually heal them up before you verse your all the Team Aqua people, because there's actually a lack of Pokemon during this part. It's kind of like a lengthy part, so I'm gonna do that right now and show you where that bed is. So it's just here. There's a little dude here, so you can just I think you can also change your Pokemon here. Anyway, so heal up in this bed, and you can heal. Actually, I'm gonna switch out my Pokemon probably because my first two really don't need any experience at the moment. Like my other two need to actually catch up in level, especially Trapinch, because it takes very, very long to get him to Flygon. of personal experience. So there's a few grunts here, so you just got to beat them off. I'd suggest versing them all, because especially if you've got a few weaker Pokemon, because it's very good experience for them to get them up to where they need to be. Okay, so Poochyena, of course, I'm just going to go for a Stomp here, because, yep, to see how much damage it does. It does nice damage, so it's probably like a 2-3 hit KO at 3 hit KO at very max there. So he just lives with 1 HP, so that's fine. I'm just going to go for a Razor Leaf here or something like that, just to finish it off. I probably should have gone for a Razor Leaf at the beginning, but whatever. That's fine. Tropius has actually got, my Tropius has actually got pretty good special attack, so that's pretty cool. You can utilise Razor Leaf very well, especially with Kavana. So I'm going to go for a Growth here, just to raise my special attack. He goes for a Focus Energy, so he's trying to get a critical hit. I go for a Growth. It's going to actually up my special attack by 1 stage. So I go for a Razor Leaf now. He goes for a Rage. It does nothing, but it is a crit, so Rage does increase with the amount of turns you use it. Of course, it's kind of, yeah, similar to like Fury Cutter, Rollout, etc. Okay, so 507 experience points there, and yep, Tropius actually absolutely dominated him. So also Tropius is very good if you choose the fire starter and your opponent obviously chooses the water starter, because that's the way Pokemon goes. You always get your weakness. He's very, very good against Swampert, because grass is 4 times against it, so it's very, very good. So you can basically handle his best Pokemon, or starter Pokemon, with Tropius. Anywho, so out comes the Poochyena. This is going to give me a little bit of time to set up, because he's got a few Pokemon, so I should just be able to sweep through his team very, very easily here. So I'm going to go for, let me see, I'm going to go for Razor Leaf now. This should easily kill Poochyena, because I've just raised my stats quite a lot. Okay, so obviously Poochyena goes down, 306 experience, so Zubat's going to come out. Obviously Razor Leaf is not very effective against Zubat, so I'm just going to go for the Stomp. It's not too bad damage, like, you know, yeah, so it's a 3 hit KO. He's got Wing Attack, which is super effective as well, so judging by the damage, I should just be able to take him out with just living. So 1 more Stomp should finish him off, unless he doesn't get a critical hit, which he doesn't. And I just hang on with 15 HP, so that's really, really good. So I finish him off with a Razor Leaf, because yep, I just wanted to. And I got an unnecessary crit there, of course. Okay, so Zubat's going to go down to that. His last Pokemon is going to be Kavana. So let's see. I'll go for the Razor Leaf. Hopefully I outspeed. So I go for the Razor Leaf right here. Oh my god, I missed. That's not cool. That sucks. So he goes for the Crunch. That's going to kill me. So he got really, really lucky there. So that sucks. I'm going to go into my Trapinch actually. Bugger it. Yep. No, actually, I'm going to go into my Blaziken, because, yep, I'm not sure how Trapinch would go. So anyway, Blaziken's going to kill him easily with Double Kick, and the little bit of Rough Skin affects me, but that's minimal damage. Okay, so I beat that Grunt, so 520 Pokédolls winning. So Tropius has actually gone down here, so I don't really want to waste my experience share, so I'm going to take it off Tropius and put it back on Trapinch. It's just a method. It's just a good method you can use if your Pokemon you're trying to raise dies and you have a few. So, okay, so this is the final lady. She's kind of like the admin, and she's like got all the people there. So she's obviously going to be harder than the Grunts, and she's going to have higher evolved Pokemon and levels, of course. So, yep, make sure you have a decent team ready for her. So she's got 2 Pokemon. Her first one's Kavana. I've got my Trapinch, so I'm going to go for a Rock Tomb right here, because it does lower speed and it's not too bad. So he goes for the Crunch there, so that's Stab as well, and it takes about, that's going to be about a 3 hit KO judging by the damage. I actually do very, very nice damage to Kavana, and I get a speed drop as well, so, but still I'm outsped, so I'm a little bit like, oh damn, that sucks. So I go for the Rock Tomb again, and that's obviously going to finish Kavana off very, very nicely. And it's going to help my Trapinch out a lot, so 528. I get very, very close to going to 29, so that's all cool. The last Pokemon is Martina. That's going to come in and lower my attack with the Intimidate ability. Intimidate ability lowers your attack by 1 stage, so sometimes it's best to switch out into another Pokemon, or a special attacking Pokemon. It's best to do that if you have a physical attacking Pokemon. So anyway, I go into my nearly said Combuskin then, my Blaziken. And Martina goes for Swagger. Now Swagger's a really cool move. It can up your attack by 2 stages. So, and confuse you at the same time. So I've got a full heal, and I'm going to use that right away. So I've just got a free +2 attack and no confusion. So that's really, really handy. And I'm going to outspeed Martina very easily. Okay, so I go for a +2 double kick. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I would have killed it anyway. But yep, that's just going to dominate through it. So thanks for the attack raise there. So 576, and Trapinch obviously gets a level. And she's beaten. So next bit, 1,120 Pokédolls also. Okay, so they're going to have to pull out, and you've defeated them all. So that's really cool. So this little scientist dude will walk up to you, and he'll be in a very happy mood and thanking you, and he'll give you that cast form. So if you want to use cast form, go right ahead. It's a cool little Pokemon if you like your weather teams. Okay, so let me just see right here. Okay, so walk out of the Weather Institute. There's not much else you need to do in here at the moment. If you want, there's a few more actually, what I'm going to do, there's probably a few more trainers after this, so I'm just going to heal up my Pokemon. Because as I said before, there's the lack of Pokemon centers around here, and healing your Pokemon, I'd be using that as much as I can. Okay, so you've freed all them, and you'll notice on the bridge now that those 2 rockets will have gone. So here's the main spot I like to go for Phoebus. But then as you walk up the stairs, Brendan will come, and oh my god, that just sounded really wrong. God. He will, let me rephrase that, he will ride his bicycle up to you and challenge you to a battle. Okay, so his first Pokemon will be Shroomish. I'm just going to go for a Stomp here. Actually, sorry, I'm going to go for a Growth, because I think I can attempt to sweep through his team. Shroomish is going to go for a Poison Powder, so that's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum there. Poison is just residual damage over time, but it can wear you down very, very quickly. I go for a Stomp there. It does really nothing because it is level 29, I just noticed, so I'm going to be forced to switch out here because none of my moves can really do anything to it, and I'll be dead before my Stomps actually kill it. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Blaziken because that's probably my best bet here, just to get rid of it. And then I can let my other weaker Pokemon finish his team off. So I'm just going to go for Overheat here because I'm annoyed. And obviously that's going to kill Shroomish with absolute ease. Okay, so yep, and you do get after you use Overheat, you do get that special attack drop. It's a very harsh drop of -2 as well. Okay, so it's best to switch out after you. So Numel's coming in. I'm going to go into my Trapinch because I know I've got some moves that can probably affect it somehow. So into my Trapinch there. Okay, so out comes the Numel. I'm just going to go for Rock Tomb here. See what I can do to it. He goes for a Focus Energy. Focus Energy does increase your chances of landing a critical hit. And of course my attack missed there, so that's really, really annoying. He goes for the Takedown. That does a freaking hell of a lot of damage to me, like plus a crit. So he does take a lot of recoil damage. I hit him with a Rock Tomb. Judging by the damage, I will not be able to kill him in one, and Takedown will actually not kill him with his own recoil. So I need to go and use a potion right here because that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Okay, so he's going to go for the Takedown again. That's going to deal a lot of damage to him as recoil as well. I'm going to go for a Rock Tomb. He goes for an Ember, and I freaking die. I'm like, oh my god, I thought I got a freaking, speed drop on him. But anyway, so I keep forgetting what that move does. I know why now. I just had a blank moment there. Anyway, so going to my Tropius here. I know I can outspeed it. I'm just going to go for a Stomp on his Numel. Also for my Trapinch, I'm going to grab the Dig Tam as well. I'm going to do that next episode for sure. Okay, so he's trying to learn Whirlwind. I'm just going to get rid of Sweet Scent. Whirlwind can actually be quite handy if you can actually Whirlwind their Pokemon out and it goes into a random Pokemon. So if they got a big team and you want to verse someone, it's a very good move. Okay, so as I was saying before about the Tropius being very good against Marshtomp, this is a great example of its abilities. So I'm just going to go for a Razor Leaf. no boosting or anything, just an unboosted Razor Leaf, and remember he is 4 levels above me. And see the damage on that is really good. I nearly kill him. It's like probably like 1 or 2 HP left, so obviously I just hang on by 11 points down. I'm going to go for a Hyper Potion because I want Tropius to beat him in 1 move, and if he goes for a takedown, the recoil damage will kill him, so he misses, and I get the poison damage. And even if he does go for a takedown again, it's just going to kill him. So I go for a stomp this time. He does outspeed, but of course, as I said before, even if you did get a crit, I would have lived, and the life recoil on that killed him, so that's awesome. Okay, so we beat Brendan, and my Tropius is starting to get quite decently leveled now. And after beating Brendan, he says you're quite good, and he will give you the HM2. HM2 is the fly TM, so you can go back to all those towns and places with a Pokemon Center, of course, to visit and, you know, backtrack yourself if you want to do a little bit of scooting around, grab a few TMs, you know, talk to a few people, you know, just backtracking. So I'm going to teach that move to my Swellow because I think flies are a very, very handy thing just to have, basically, so you don't have to, you know, ride everywhere. And it's not too bad on Swellow either. You know, it still hits decently hard in your battle situation as well. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of Wing Attack and teach it Fly. Right, so next bit. So we're on the last leg of our journey to Fortree City. I think there's a couple more trainers left, so we're gonna press on. I know this has been quite a lengthy episode, but we are gonna press on to Fortree City because I do want to get this. I do want to get right up to there in this episode. Okay, so there's a few more of these ninja guys here. We're definitely gonna beat them and move on. So he's got a Ninjask again. I've got my Tropius. I can't go for Stomp here because I think that'll do alright to Ninjask. He goes for the Sword Dance. I'm like, oh shit, because that's +2 attack. I go for a Stomp there. I'm hoping he doesn't have any very strong attacks because he's got a speed boost ability as well. Very good. So he goes for a goes for a Sword Dance again, so that's +4 attack. I'm like thinking, oh shit, I need to kill this thing. So one more Stomp should nearly do it. And he's got +4 attack and like God knows how much speed. And he's got an evasiveness raise now with double team, so this could be a bit of a trouble. So if Stomp does miss, he gets another speed boost, so obviously going to outspeed any of my Pokemon. He goes for a Fury Cutter, and that's not going to do much. That's kind of like, it's kind of like Rollout. It increases with the amount you use, so the longer battle, the better for you. Even though he did have all those boost, it still doesn't do a lot of damage. Anywho, so this is the last bit here. There's the very last trainer here is hiding. He's acting as a tree. There's a few berries up there as well if you want to grab them. It's another ninja guy, so he's got 2 Pokemon, so he's got a Coughing. And I'm going to go into my Tropius. So I know Tropius is very weak to Coughing, and Sludge will do a lot of damage to him, so I need to actually get him out of there and go. I'm just going to finish it off with my Blaziken because that's easy, basically. So I'm going to go for, what am I going to go for here? I'm just going to go for a Blaze Kick. And for some reason that misses, so I'm like, what the hell, when does that ever miss? So Sludge hits me and I do get poison. I'm like, oh my god, this has to happen right before I go into the town. So I get poison damage there. I'm just going to go for, I'm like, stuff this, I'm going for an Overheat. So I know Overheat's like massive, it should be called Overkill, not Overheat. But anyway, so I get my special attack drop there, not that I care. And 316 experience points apiece from both my Pokemon there with holding the XP share. So the last Pokemon here is a Coughing. I'm like, stuff this, I'm just going to go for another Overheat again. I'm friggin' 10 levels higher and it's Overheat. Like, come on. So Coughing's going to go down to that as well. Even without the crit, it would have still gone down because Coughing has very terrible special defense anyway. Okay, so 634. I nearly get level 37, so that's pretty cool. And I beat the trainer, and we're going to waltz in on to Fortree City. So next episode should be very soon. And stay tuned, and thank you for watching.